Let's talk about cyberbullying. What is cyberbullying? When we talk about cyberbullying, it is basically a form of bullying that happens through technology, like phones, tablets, and computers. So instead of hurting someone personally or face to face, people use social media, messages, or online platforms to insult, embarrass, threaten, or spread harmful content about a person. What makes cyberbullying more serious is that it can happen anytime and anywhere. Since most of us are always online, if once something is posted, it can spread quickly and reach a lot of people. And sometimes it even stays online permanently. And so, because of this, the emotional impact of the victim can be much heavier compared to traditional bullying. And now, let us proceed to where does cyberbullying usually happen. Cyberbullying often happens on the digital platforms we use every single day. Social media sites like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X. These are the common places where people might post or comment harmful things. It also occurs in messaging apps such as Messenger, Viber, WhatsApp, and even through simple text messages. Online games can also be a source of bullying, especially in voice chats or team chats where players insult or exclude others. Group chats, emails, and even anonymous forums can also be used to spread rumors or harass someone. So basically, any online space where people interact, communicate, or share content can become a place where cyberbullying takes place.
I'm going to report about the forms of cyberbullying. First, we have the harassment, which is sending repeated harmful or threatening messages. We also have denigration. This one is spreading lies, rumors, or cruel gossip online. We also have outing or doxing, sharing a person's private, sensitive photos or secret without consent. Next, we have impersonation. This one is pretending to be someone else to post damaging content in their name. Next, we have the explosion. Intentionally leaving someone out of an online group or game to cause distress. Next and lastly would be cyberstalking. This forms of cyberbullying using like technology to repeatedly monitor, harass, and induce fear. We also have the cause of next that I'm going to report is the causes of cyberbullying. The core reasons people engage in this behavior are divided into online and personal factors. So first, I'm going to present a report about the online factors. So we have the anonymity, hiding behind a screen name for this one to reduce the fear of consequences. Next would be lack of empathy. This kind of online factors, which is the inability to use the victim's reaction, makes it easier to inflict harm. Next would be the distance or the inhibition. The screen acts as a buffer, lowering social restraints. Next would be the personal factor. So here are the some causes of cyberbullying under personal factors. First would be the desire for power. So like seeking control or superiority over others. Next would be low self-esteem. So this one is putting others down to feel better about oneself. Next would be the retaliation, like engaging in bullying as revenge for being victimized. Lastly would be social status. So doing it to fit in or like gain popularity with a peer group. That's all. Thank you.
To talk about signs and indicators of cyberbullying. Signs of cyberbullying include emotional and behavioral changes like becoming withdrawn, anxious, or angry, as well as physical indicators such as changes in sleep or eating habits and unexplained headaches or stomach aches. Behavioral changes to watch for are an aversion to school or social events, sudden decline in grades, secrecy about online activities, or drastic changes in device usage, such as avoiding it entirely or using it excessively and secretly. Emotional and behavioral signs. As I said, being more withdrawn, anxious, sad, or angry. Becoming secretive about online activities, being nervous, paranoid, or jumpy when receiving a message, text, or email. Sudden and unexplained anger, losing confidence, and having low self-esteem. Physical and academic signs. Unexplained headaches or stomach aches, a decline in school performance, avoiding school, clubs, or other group gatherings. Device online signs are abruptly shutting off or walking away from the computer or becoming upset after using the internet or their device. Next is the effects of cyberbullying. Cyberbullying has significant negative effects on victims, including psychological impacts like increased depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem, leading to physical symptoms such as headaches, stomach aches, and sleep problems. It can also cause behavioral changes like social withdrawal, difficulty concentrating, and a drop in academic performance. For perpetrators, cyberbullying is linked to increased aggression and substance use. For victims, uh, like I've said, increased depression, anxiety, and sadness, lowered self-esteem, and feelings of shame, social isolation and withdrawal from friends, family, and activities. For perpetrators, increased aggression and delinquent behavior, increased substance use, potential for legal trouble or school suspension. That is all. Thank you.
My part is the law and the policies. Okay, for the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012, the primary law of governing cybercrime in the Philippines, it criminals offense like illegal access, hacking, and data interference, cyber squatting, cyber sex, child pornography, and identity theft. Okay, cyber level is controversial for its impact on freedom of expressions, but upheld by the Supreme Court in 2014. Okay, Data Privacy Act of 2012 is protects personal information in both government and private sectors, enforced by the National Privacy Commission or NPC. It requires organization to secure the data and reports. Okay, next is implementing rules and regulation or IRR of Republic Act that details procedures for investigation, prosecution, and international cooperation with DOJ Office of Cybercrimes as the central authority. Local initiatives in Cebu City partnership with the Cybercrime Investigation and Coordinating Center or CICC aims to strengthen cyber risk management training and information sharing to combat issues like cyber sex and human trafficking. Regional and digital forensic lab Cebu City operated by the Criminal Investigation and Detecting Group or CIDG 7 to speed up the evidence from the digital devices without sending them to Manila. On the other hand, response policies guides what must be done after an incident happens. These include procedures for reporting investigation support service and penalties for offenders. Response ensure accountability, provide justice, and offer protection of rehabilitation to victims. For the last, together's prevention and response policy create a complete system that promotes safety, protection, rights, and maintains social order. That's all, and thank you.